Hello, everyone. Welcome. Over the last two chapters, we looked at blockchain's basic concepts and basics of Huawei Cloud BCS. Today, I will guide you through the deployment of a BCS instance. First of all, you will need the Huawei Cloud account. You can register for an account on the Huawei Cloud official website by entering your personal information and then completing real name authentication. After that, we will be ready to purchase Huawei Cloud services. To find BCS, click Product on the website's navigation bar. Blockchain service can then be found under Application. Once you reach the BCS portal, click Try Now to access the BCS console. The menu bar on the left lists the operations you can perform on service instances, blockchain channels, and consortium members. You can click buttons on either the dashboard or service management page to purchase and deploy a BCS. Before deployment, you need to know what kind of resources you will need. As I explained in the previous course, BCS is built on Kubernetes container clusters. Huawei Cloud provides clusters through the CC, the Cloud Container Engine service. Containers run in the Huawei Cloud Virtual Machine Elastic Cloud Server, which we call the ECS. User applications integrated with SDKs can use public network IP addresses to access smart contracts. After smart contracts are triggered and transactions occur, ledgers are updated. So, we also need DIPs and local storage services. Okay, now, let's start deployment of our first BCS instance. Click Buy BCS to go to the configuration page. Here we can see the system has already filled in some default settings. First, I'll change the service name and change the blockchain type to consortium for this test. Then, let's look at container cluster and network storage. As I just explained, we need to create these unless you already have one. Previously created container clusters and network storage instances can be seen in the drop-down lists. Okay, now that we have the created container cluster, we need to create a network storage instance. This process is similar to how we created the container cluster. All the default settings are okay for the purpose of our test. So just click Next and Submit. Now, the network storage instance will be created in the background. 0. Let's come back to the BCS configuration page again. Click the refresh icon next to the network storage field, and our new network storage instance should now be listed. Next, let's configure a node organization with two peer nodes for consensus mechanism, security mechanism, and version. We can use the default values. This field is set for chain code management. Chain code management includes chain code operations, such as uploading and instantiation. These operations are only available on the management agent, so a login password for the agent must be configured here. Enter your new password here. Finally, channel configuration. Let's add a channel, and then add an organization to channel. Now, to create the BCS instance, click Next and Submit. The BCS instance is now being created in the background. BCS instances are deployed using containers, and so it may take some time for the instance to be successfully created. Since we just now created the container cluster, the BCS instance creation will be pretty fast. Go to the service management page in the BCS console. Here we can see our BCS service is being created. Okay, now that it is done, an order or a node, a peer node of the selected organization, and the buzz agent are all running. The channel management page also shows that two of our 1S peer nodes have been added to channel C, 12,345. That's how a simple BCS instance is deployed. In later courses, we will use this instance to explain how we can use chain codes for application services.